Sometime. See that sunflower? You see those beautiful flowers? The flowers beam to the sun. They beam to the sun. The flowers, they get their energy, they stand, they blossom towards the sun. Sometimes we just don't know where to praise, where to shine our light. But just like those flowers, nature, the nature of God, true nature, will show you where to go. You know how they say the morning star? How do those flowers know where to actually stand up and say, show me some attention, show me some love? How do they know? Where's the brain on the see these leaves? Like, where is the intellect? How does it know? Because anything of God knows. Somewhere inside, anything that is of God knows where to turn to. When birds are cold and they team up and say, let's go to the south, let's go where it's warm, how do they know? How do they know where the south is? Do they have a natural GPS? Did they go to Best Buy? No, it's in them. There's an instinctual beacon, there's an instinctual GPS that God placed in us. That's called the spirit and soul. He knew if you ever forgot where to go, I could lead you again. Because he's God, he knows everything. I need you to know, if you're a man, do as you please. Because this is our world. That's fine. But if you're a man and you truly believe in God, sacrifice your whole life to him, and whatever that means. Because we don't have the time to play around no more. Even my own desires, I have let many of them aside. Because I know it's time to grow up and stand up and be someone, something more for God. Women are crying for help. They're doing it within, inside, but they're still crying for help. Are they to be judged? Yes, harshly, depending on who you talk to. But it's time for us to have full forgiveness. Do men deserve forgiveness? Not many. But are there still men trying to do better? Yes. Is it many? No. So we have to cultivate an understanding of where we're at and then say where we're going to go forward. Because we're all trash right now on God. But where are we going to go next forward? Because if we don't do it, the next generation is done. Period. This is the last generation to actually fight. When are we going to throw in the towel and say it's enough? Because one thing I've understood talking to women, and this is not like talking to women to, like, you know what I'm saying, a bag. This is talking to women to genuinely understand the plight, to understand what I can do. Half of them be confused. They don't even know how to answer the question because they're so much in pain. Some of them don't know what to do because they never ask the question themselves. They don't care enough. When you're subjected to be on the bottom, not to say that women are on the bottom, but the way this world works, they're on the bottom. When you're subjected to be on the bottom and someone asks you what you want, you don't have an answer. Not to say you don't know what you want. No one cared to ask you. So it's like asking a slave, what do you want to eat for lunch? They don't know. Who gives slaves freedom to even want anything? So their brain can't even imagine, what if I could eat lunch today and then not have to go to work? What would I eat? What would make me comfortable and joyful and grateful? You know what I'm saying? What would I want? Many people that have been destroyed in the spirit don't know what they want. Because they've been living subservient the whole time. You gotta have you gotta gain sovereignty from God. Say, give me my power back. and then start demanding within yourself before you even outwardly speak it. Demand, what do I want? If I have a house, where would I want to live? If I could have a wife, who would I want her to be? Who would I want her to like feel like? The physical is secondary. Even the physical, if you want to break that down, break it down too. God gonna give you who He want to give you. But at least you could give him a rubric that he could look upon and say, my children really are, they really believe it now. You really gotta get within yourself and talk to the opposite sex, talk to the nature, talk to everything that is outside of you to see how you can synchronize with it, how you can put it together, mesh with it, and make a better version. These helicopters be doing the most. They don't like God's people speaking. But listen, as a man, you don't got to do nothing. But we will be judged in the end. As a woman, you don't got to be nothing. You can be the most trashiest woman. It don't matter. Because there's more. That's the one thing you got to understand about God. Your ego is so minimal to God. It's only big to you. If you don't do nothing, God can make another. People making babies every day. If you don't do nothing, God can make another. If you want to be living your best life as a woman, God can make another. If that version is not what He wants, He make another. He might even give you a daughter, and she might do better than you. You might be low-key jealous. It don't matter because you didn't do your part. If you're a man and you out here slinging dick and don't want to improve what you are, because what we have going on down there is just a fraction of what we are. But we've defined it as all of what we are. You see how that puts us backwards? If a woman sees her body as all of what she has, she puts it out forefront, beginning. When it's time to really get nitty gritty and get things serious, she won't know what else to turn to because that's all she defined herself as. It's a body. You can use me for my body. What happens when that dries up and you get old, your titties start sagging, your ass is not as soft and plump? What happens? Now you want him to love you for other things than you never shown him. Now you sad talking about, oh, you like because she has more to offer. You should have thought about what you could offer back then, but you didn't know what you were. Men and women need to literally expand how we define each other, expand how we define ourselves. Are you just your height? Are you just your money? Are you just your body? Are you just your body count? Are you just the bodies you then took off on the planet? Are you just the time you spent in jail? Are you just the clothes you wear? Are you just your intellect? Are you just your lust, your love? When God makes chosen, He makes them a well-rounded individual. Well-rounded within and without. Think about it. In school, you might have a valedictorian, all A's, and they say, you're not well-rounded enough. You're just a brainiac. You ain't do extracurriculars. You wasn't on the debate team. You wasn't class president. It's like you're a boring character. When God wants to make characters, He needs you to be if you're a main character, you well-rounded. You get what I'm saying? There's a lot that you can do. If you're a singular character, God still might make you important in His story, but there's only so much you can do. You got one move. Remember on the video games, all you do is kick. Kick. You don't know how to punch, you don't know how to do the uppercut, you don't know how to do the combo. You see what I'm saying? God is God, so He wants the best representations of His children to show their uniqueness in His light. We got to do better. We got to do better. I'm 36 years old. And there are many things that I've wanted to do in my life that I never could because that's what sacrifice is. If I could live my own life, we wouldn't be having this conversation. I'd be a whole nother man. Probably in Hawaii, right near the beaches with 3 women. He says, you have to sacrifice your desires and your wills for mine. Even being chosen, I can tell you right now, because I'm an honest man, the reality that I wanted to live versus the reality that He gave me is 2 different realities. And when He really cares about you, He'll alter your own reality and push His end forward and change your world, all things go crashing and burning. Tower moment, extreme. But he does that because he knows within your heart you actually want to be a better person, but you don't have trajectory. You don't have no direction. You need assistance and help, which he can give, but you have to tell him that. So when he breaks your old world down, you think everything is crashing and burning, but you asked for it. You asked for it. I just want us to know. You see this? All these fruits, all these colors, all these designs. Do you see all this? This is the magnificence of God. God can make all. He can make humanity is like it's like a humanity to God is like a tapestry, a vision board, an art piece, a masterwork, a masterpiece. That's what God has made us to be. But we destroyed his masterpiece by doing our own thing. There was the painting was so beautiful, and we threw shit on it based on our own behaviors because Satan was the other painter that no one was showing love to. And Satan said, if you steal that painting and you defile it, I'll pay you. All you gotta do is this, this, and this. And we did that for free. That's why Kanye said, I sold my soul. They only gave me a something something and a Happy Meal, a snack, a toy and a Happy Meal. What that means is that Satan always knew the price you would trade in the price you would trade in what God innately gave you. You would diminish the price so much because you didn't know your value. You didn't know the worth of God's product. Like, what if someone gives you a gift, right? But you broke. So you go to the pawn shop and you sell a diamond ring that is from your grandma. So not only is it a diamond ring, it has sentimental value and it's an heirloom. They give you 1,000. You talking about 3 zeros? You going crazy. Knowing that it's worth 2 million. Now I'm just making up numbers, but you get what I'm saying. Satan, the pawn shop, the get your money quick places, all that, the what they call them, the shark, whatever people that get money from you by finessing you, they know that your products are worth more than what they're giving you. They know that your need for money is altering the way your mind works. Never make decisions in need. When people sell their souls to Satan, their needs are so high because they perceive their life to be so low. So they will sell their soul, and then what it costs them to actually live the lifestyle that they wanted or they thought they wanted, they realize that the trade-off wasn't even worth it. If I'm gonna sell my soul, which I won't, but if I am, I'm never doing nothing. You better have me living on the beach. You better have me drinking drinks. I better have like 3, 4 women around me. I better have a whole what they call it, a condo on a beach. I want a suite. I want a penthouse. You get what I'm saying? I don't want to do nothing. I don't want people to even know me. And what Satan does, he give you fame. He give you fortune that he controls. And then he give you a little extra whatever. But in the end, it's not worth it. I need you to see Satan as an incubus or a succubus. A woman might come into your life, fuck you good, suck your dick for the whole 2 hours. But when things change, when your money get dry, better yet, your money's still up. I'm gonna just show you how tricky Satan is. She gonna be out here on the streets looking for new vibes. That's Satan. Or in the example, it's that Satan Your desire for Satan is very limited because you might say, oh yeah, she doing this, that. Lust can only last for so long. And then that's it because she doesn't have the capability of loving. Let's flip it. The dude take you out on trips, you get flued out, you go to Saudi Arabia, they throw you in the porta parties, you get the bag. Then you go to sleep at night and have to realize what you just did for that money. You end up depressed, suicidal. Do not let Satan's little glitters of reality. His what they say, whatever all that glitters ain't gold. Satan give you fake gold. He give you fool's gold. That back in the day in the 50s, 1950s, they used to when everyone else used to go to the Midwest to try to get gold from the mines, they would alter rocks and make them look like gold. Fool's gold versus real gold, which takes so much to do. Years. You might be in the mines for years just to get gold. That's what God is. God is real gold. Real gold means real work. Fool's gold means fool's work. It's a shortcut. It's a fraction of reality for the come up. Nothing God will do will be easy. Let me just let you hear that right now. So let me end this here. Nothing with God is easy. So redeeming the people, restoring the people, allowing the lost people to be found, allowing his lost children to be found. It will not be an easy thing to do. It won't be easy at all. We have to want this. Like I said, just like going in the mines, you might need, especially if you're doing it alone. You might go in the mines, being there for 10 years, have all type of respiratory messes up. It is what it is. And then you might even die in the mines. But the best thing to do in life is to tell God I tried and give the works to your children. You can say, I dug 70 miles into the mines. No one knows where to go at. Your child might spend 5 years in the mines and get gold based on your works that you did previously and saw nothing. The fruits will come to those that do the work. But it doesn't mean you will get the fruit. The fruits will come and he will bear fruit on the whole lineage. The meek shall inherit, meaning that you do the work, you might not even get the benefit, but your bloodline will. It's your bloodline, it's your name. Your name will. He will get the glory. We all think that we're all gonna win. You can still win by letting your family win. You can still win by letting your child win. You can still win by letting your wife win, your husband win. You can still win by letting God win. You might not get none of the benefit, but the benefit is knowing that you're doing the work for something that is bigger than you. Let me let y'all go. It's so sunny out here. Let me let y'all go. Let me read you this last. Seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all things will be given to you as well. Oh, and I just want to say to you all, keep hydrated and eat healthy. Something's going on with the body now. Everyone talking about they having stomach aches and doing this and that. I'm even having issues. Even though it's like I drink the water, I feel like I ain't drink no water. I eat some food, then my stomach hurts. It's like I don't want to eat no more. I don't know what's going on, but try to stay as healthy as you can. Anyways, February 9th. Greatest confidence. This is the confidence we have in approaching God. That if we ask anything according to his will, he hears us. John 5:14. A man without confidence is not necessarily humble. We can be proud and have doubt, fear and hatred lurking in the corners of our lives. It's equally dangerous to have our confidence in the wrong places, and this includes ourselves. We become bullyish brutes with more action than intelligence. His son wants us to have confidence in the right things, and And he is our greatest confidence. Our confidence is his son, including our interactions with his son himself. According to the verse, if we ask anything according to his will, he hears us. God is not fickle or subject to unwarranted anger. The more we lay aside our selfish ambitions and and the more we take on the Lord's will, the greater our confidence will be in approaching the throne of grace. Dear God, please be my confidence today as I enter the world. Make me a man marked by confidence in my Heavenly Father rather than my own prowess. Quick side note. Quick side note. Do any of y'all feel like this year is going by extremely quick? Like it's month 2 and it feel like it's month 7. We were just in 2025 2 months ago. It feels like it's 2 years ago. Anyways, February 9th. Everything changes. Be diligent in these matters. Give yourself wholly to them, so that everyone may see your progress. Everything changes. Be diligent in these matters. Give yourself wholly to them, so that everyone may see your progress. 1 Timothy 4:15. That means you about to make it. Continue your work. God, you have given me your word and your spirit so I might grow in maturity and character in the mold of Jesus, Yeshua. Thank you for your benevolent provision. May they continually bear fruit in my life so I may be found like Yeshua in your sight, righteous, humble, and self-sacrificial. Let me read that again. May they continually bear fruit in my life so that I may be found like Jesus, Yeshua, in your sight, righteous, humble, and self-sacrificial. May others see the way I am changing so that they may glorify you now and in the day of your visitation. I want them to be also saved from your coming day of wrath. I want them to also be saved from the day. I want them to also be saved from the coming day of your wrath. Lift me up so I will not stumble on the rugged trial. Lift me up so I won't stumble on the rugged trails. Help me make my path straight as they lead me to you. Lift me up so I will not stumble on the rugged trials. Help me make my path straight as they lead me to you. You are so gracious to me, and I lift my eyes to you, devoting myself to your ways and teachings, so I finish this race you have set before me. You are so gracious to me, and I lift my eyes to you, devoting myself to your ways and teachings, so I finish the race you have set before me. They just told you that life is a trial. Life is a test. He just said the race you have set before me. So that means the whole time there was a programming. There was a direction in this game called life. He just called it a race. That means there's rules, and you can win. When I started it, I was in no condition to finish it. But you have supplied me with all that I need to grow in godliness and faith. Thank you, Father. Thank you, my Father. How has God been bringing about change within you? And for what purpose is he doing that work? Let me answer that myself right now. Right now, I'm actually supposed to go to my homegirl house. Not a bad person, but one of my little old flings. And part of me has been contemplating, should I just go and continue my day Because nothing's going to happen. But should I even entertain that? Or should I continue my day doing what I was supposed to be doing, which is in a whole nother direction? And God's saying only you can make that decision. So I'm going to go and do my own thing. I'm going to do my own thing, which is towards the future. Because that's how I see it. It's not people, it's perception. It's the past versus future. What direction are you going in? I'm going to the future. Anyways, I just want to say good luck. I'm proud of you. You're further than you think on this journey. He's testing our devotion. He's testing our diligence. He's testing our drive to see if we're really about it, because we're in it, but we haven't seen the stage. We haven't seen the lights. We haven't seen the screen. We might freeze up. He's putting us on this last part of the test to just see what we can do, what we will do. Similar to J. Cole's album, The Fall Off. Anyone can come up, but how do you come down? That's the part that really matters. In the end, that's all that will matter.